coming to you from my home studio in Sun City, Arizona. And the tune that I'm playing today is a little polka tune that I wrote called the Easy Peasy Polka. So the reason I wrote this is to supplement the slow and easy accordion course that I have written. And the whole thing is available at mycrownmusic.net. I'll put that here. And if you click on the lesson videos link, you will find that there are 60 lessons and more than 60 pieces of sheet music that accompany it. And then after that, there are another 100 pieces of sheet music that you can download, and some of it is very simple and some of it's more at a medium level. But this one today, the Easy Peasy Polka, you know, I remember when I was a little kid and I had finally played a polka that sounded like a polka. You know, usually when you're starting out, it's let's put on beginner accordion sounds. You know, it sounds something like that. Well, I wrote this tune so that the fingering is really quite simple, and it's just 3 chords. It's a C chord, a G chord, and an F chord, G7 chord. A couple little notes about the tune. The G7 chord, stylistically, for accordion player, if you're advanced to the point that you can play alternating bass, you want to play the D bass button first rather than the G bass button. So instead of going, you're playing the G7 chord. So it's that D bass button is first, and then the chord. And you will find, actually I've written all the sheet music out, if you go to the mycrownmusic.net web page and click on the lesson videos and then the drop down menu, this is going to be at song 11 solo, or lesson 11 solo. I've already got Marine's Hymn and Camptown Races as lesson 11, and so this will just be a little solo piece. And why I think it's important is it gives you a piece that is easy enough to play and that you can finally get into the style of playing a polka. And you know, you have to play at a fairly good clip. If you've got a metronome, you probably want to play this at around 116 to 120 beats per minute. And so it's... And then the other thing that I did for this tune is that this is not just an easy, simple beginner's piece. I did a second version of the tune and added all kinds of harmony into it. If I were to play this tune for one of my gigs somewhere, I would add that harmony part to it. I'll be back. Somebody is calling me. I'm back. It's 20 minutes later. One of the Crown Music accordion customers was calling and had some questions about the buttons on their brand new accordion. Of course, you know, I'm giving you all of these lessons, but ultimately I'm hoping that you'll buy a brand new Roland accordion from Crown Music. And of course, an important part of that whole sales promotion is the follow-up, to show you what these buttons do. And if you've watched any of my other 500 videos, you will know that I do spend a lot of time trying to help people learn how to operate the instrument and learn registrations. So stylistically, on this tune, it's just two parts to it, an A part and a B part. And again, download that sheet music at lesson 11 solo, and then you'll see that it's just the A part and the B part. And if you get to the point in your playing where you can either jump octaves or hit a registration tab, you want to do that to give a more interesting orchestration sound to your instrument. So, you know, I'm playing the first part here. But then when I come to the second part, if you've got a Roland, you might want to hit the orchestra part and play it as a different instrument. You know, change sounds. It just makes it more interesting if you can get to that point of getting your hand off the keyboard. So there are a lot of elements to playing a polka effectively, but the most important part is a smooth, continuous playing rhythm, you know, without any starts and stops, and so it's... I'm screwing it up here. Yeah, and it has to be that sort of light, happy feeling. So if you listen and try and copy just the way that I played that elementary version of it, that will get you a long way in to getting these tunes the way they're supposed to sound, or the way that, I should say, the way that people recognize a polka to sound. So thank you so much for watching. If you are interested in purchasing a Roland accordion, well, we're ready for you at Crown Music. We have them in stock in red like this, FR4X, and we've also got this same instrument in black. And this is the 19-pound instrument, and it runs on 10 AA batteries, and you can play it with headphones. And then in a lot of my other videos, you see that I'm playing the Roland FR8X, and that's a little bit bigger instrument. It has more keys on it. It has the palm bar on the side to make it very easy to change sounds, and it has many, many more sounds into the system and a much larger sound system, which gives it a fuller, beefier sound. So thank you so much for watching. Again, the sheet music for this is at mycrownmusic.net, and it is lesson song 11 solo. See you next time. Thank you.